Welcome back. If your New Year's resolution was to get more organized, you're not alone. As money expert Jen Westhoven tells us, now you can join the thousands of people on social media who are saying goodbye to a lot of their possessions, all to spark joy.
Hello, I'm Marie Kondo.
Marie Kondo goes house to house, teaching families what she calls the life-changing magic of cleaning it up and cleaning it out with her KonMari style. First, you look at one category of stuff at a time. Maybe it's shoes, let's say it's clothes. You put them all together in one spot.
It's so hard to let it go. I don't want to just, dump it. I want to be thoughtful about it.
Choose items that spark joy for you.
Spark joy.
Now, you take away anything that doesn't spark joy. You know, the warm and fuzzy feeling, maybe you look great in it, or it reminds you of something great, or it's super useful. Say, thank you for your service, and just let it go.
I can let it go. Arigato.
So now let's put away what you do love, what's left, and put it away neatly. Mari says, fold your clothes in a long rectangle, then almost in half, then you roll it up, put it in your drawer, standing up. So when you open your drawer, you've got these neat little circles of joy just looking right at you.
Breathtaking. This makes it so much easier to see where everything is.
People go crazy about this, especially if you feel like you're overwhelmed by stuff. It might be worth a try. Check out social media too. You are going to find people showing off their results from their KonMari method. There are plenty of people, though, who are gonna, crack a little joke here. Here's a guy who imagines Mari's apartment empty. Yeah.
Our thanks to Jen for that report. Joining us now is lifestyle expert Emily Foley and CNN entertainment reporter Chloe Melas back with me. Chloe, I'll start with you. Over the past few weeks, the star of this show went from 700,000 followers to more than 1 million. People are obsessed with these tidying up techniques, and I like it because it says it makes you more happy, more cheerful.
Well, look, I mean, she and her family, she and her 2 children have relocated to Los Angeles, if that tells you anything, Susan. Netflix obviously gave her a major boost with this new reality show that people cannot get enough of. I was asking people in the office today, and so many people are actually big fans of the show. But really, she's not a new celebrity. So if you're just now hearing about her, she's been around since 2011, when she's actually published 4 books, but one of which that's called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. It was published, Susan, in over 30 countries. And then in 2015, she became one of Time Magazine's most influential people. I mean, unbelievable.
And all it takes is organization and cleaning up, which is so hard for so many people. I do want to bring in Emily. Why do you think it is so difficult for us? Do we have kind of emotional ties to too many things?
I think we do, and I think that's what Marie taps into, is most of us don't realize that. We don't put our finger on that, but we just know, I can't get rid of this, but we don't know why. But it is that emotional attachment, whether it's all the good memories I have wearing this sweater, or it's that mug that your best friend gave you 3 years ago, but it's chipped now. And there's these things that we have emotional ties to, and those emotions are what makes it hard to put it in the junk drawer
and Emily,
get rid of it.
There must be something to this, that it brings more peace to your life and more, it's proven that you're more cheerful. It makes me want to go home and declutter everything.
And that is not a new concept. I mean, we know that cluttered life makes for a cluttered brain. We know that that creates anxiety and stress in our lives. So more organization and less clutter 100% makes for happier humans.
So, Chloe, this is obviously not just about, let's say you have a junk drawer, you're cleaning that out. It's really about emotional cleansing, as we were talking about. So it's much deeper, almost in a psychology sort of way, to clean up and do this.
First of all, she needs to come to my house because I have such a hard time. I can't get rid of birthday cards and, old newspaper clippings. I mean, I think I'm a little bit of a hoarder. I can't get rid of that dress I wore to prom or that one jacket that I wore. So I really need her to come to my house. But so many people really, almost feel relaxed when you're watching this show. It's kind of like when you're watching Queer Eye. It's just one of those shows that you can pick up on any episode. You don't have to have seen the one before or anything like that in order to just kind of have that mental release. But listen, so many people on social media, though, Susan, are going wild with memes because they just think that it's kind of really funny, actually, what she's doing.
And do we see some of the means? Oh, there's one.
Well, actually, so there's one of somebody's bedroom.
Before.
And now there's an after photo.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll,
that
please.
is huge.
Wow. Look at that. How funny is that? First of all, I don't think that I would be able to get my clothes to look like that. I was watching Ellen DeGeneres in a segment learn how to fold, and I'm sorry, but if someone came and did that, I would just mess it up again, wouldn't you?
And Chloe, you have a young son, and Emily and I were talking, you have a daughter who's 8. It is so hard to get rid of, let's say they bring home a piece of art, an artwork that it piles up and piles up and piles up, doesn't it?
Yes, but I think that's what's so special about Marie is I feel like most of these shows, the people come in and they do it for you. She doesn't. When you watch the show, she comes in, explains her methods, shows you the way to fold, and then she leaves and says, do this. So she's actually teaching you the methods and saying, now I'm equipping you to be able to do this forever. So it's not a thing where then the first time you do laundry, you've completely messed everything up. You know her way of folding, so you can implement that into your life and sustain that organization.
And Chloe, a couple seconds left. She's not the only one benefiting here. She's paying it forward kind of accidentally in a way.
Okay, so thrift stores, the Container Store, all those types of organizational places where you go to buy those countless bins. I know that I am guilty of this and then I never use them correctly. So many of those stores are seeing an uptick in customers because people are watching her show. It's the new year. People want to be organized and start over anew. And so now they're like seeing an influx of people shopping at these stores. So it actually is beneficial.
It is. I just got to start with the junk drawer, though. Emily Foley, thanks so much for coming in. Chloe, good to see you. Thanks.